So guys, in this lecture we're going to look at instant, which is actually used to get an instantaneous time at a point in time. And this class is normally used to get event time. Let's say maybe you have a transaction application and you want to get a time when the transaction was done. You can use this. Or other use cases like, if you want to get a particular point in time when something occurred, you can actually use this class. So there isn't much I'm going to do here. I'm just gonna call this function that I already created. Okay, I'm gonna start with the first function here. What we are doing, we are getting that instant instance. That is why I was having a problem. We are getting an instance of an instant object. So we're just calling method now, then we print it, or we can get epoch second, which is currently the number of seconds, Unix as Unix timestamp from epoch's time. Then we also have timestamp in milliseconds. So if I run this application, as you can see here, we have this time and then we have the number of seconds from epoch time. Then we also can print number of milliseconds, as you can see, and we can get pretty much any a couple of things that you would want to do with this. So it has quite a lot of methods that you can see here. You can even subtract, you can perform a plus, just like you did with the previous instances, like time. You saw how we would add different times. Then we can check if an instance is after another instance or it comes before that other instance, get a boolean and all that. Then you can do a subtraction of instances. Then you can subtract seconds from an instance. You can do quite a number of things, but the most important thing that you have to take home from this is that you use this class when you want to get event time. Or let's just look at what the doc said, the Java doc. They say you use this class when you want to record event time steps in an application. So you can use this time, this instance. So let's look at the other one. We see how the instant time, the way it's displayed, the way it differs with the local date time. I'm just gonna run it quickly. As you can see, this is how it differs. This is the local date time and this is the instant. You see that the instant actually has this at the end, that Z, and the other things seem to be the same. Then I'm gonna call the other function P2. So what we are doing here, we get the instant, the current instance, then we subtract 9 hours, then we print it, then we wait for 100 milliseconds, then we get another one, then we print it, then we get the difference between those instances. I'm just gonna run that code. So this is the current one that we got, minus 9 hours, as you can see. And then because from 5 minus 9 you go back to 6, as you can see here. Then you have the current one, you printed this one here, then you get it again, you print it, then what you do next, you find the differences between at the first one where you subtracted 9 hours and the current one. Then you print, and it shows that the duration is 9 hours, 1 minute, or maybe 1 second. Yes, it's actually in seconds because we don't have M. It should have been minutes. So this is what we see, guys, with the instant that you can use it. So what you need to do is to explore it more and see how far you can go with it.